from BS and Beer Media. It's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going. Oh, look at it! He's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo. Welcome to the Top of the Bleachers. It is October. We hit October 1st.
Yeah. 2 more months, man. 2 more months. And this thing can become something else.
I know, man. Oh.
I was thinking about.
I'm ready.
I was thinking about towards like somewhere in the middle of November, throwing down the gauntlet, being like, another year, man. Let's do another year.
I don't think I can do it. This thing drives me crazy. When I lay down at night, I'm trying to watch TV, and it's like up here in my face. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Get back down there.
Yeah, usually like when I'm eating something and I get a hair in my mouth, it's because my mustache on the sides has gotten too long. Now it's like something down here is like up in my mouth or whatever.
I know, it's ridiculous. Anyway, happy Wednesday, hump day for most folks. Hump day for me, thank goodness. Of course, I had Monday off, so is it really a hump day if you only worked one day so far, you know?
If you only got to work till Friday, is hump day, man.
All right, well, I'm on hump day then. Friday's gonna be crazy busy. Got a lot of stuff going on, but today we got NFL picks. Saw a lot of injuries come through. We should probably check those out before we make our picks too. But
that's probably a great idea. Did you happen to see the Tyreek Hill injury?
No.
Let's start off the show. Let's start off the show with that Tyreek Hill injury. Oh my gosh, I've been watching a lot of football my entire life. I saw Joe Theismann get his leg broke. I've seen Dak when he broke his leg. That one was nasty. But that thing that happened to Tyreek last night was just unbelievable. My brother described it the best that I've heard it described. It looked like somebody put the leg wrong on a G.I. Joe doll, is what it looked like. It was just kind of hanging. Oh, man. He's had surgery, or he was supposed to have surgery today. But they're saying, like, man, it could be 1.5 to 2 years before he even – I think first thing he needs to work on is walking. Like,
yeah, he may never play again, dude.
He may not.
I didn't see it. I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to see it. I do not want to see it. I'm afraid I'm going to accidentally see it sometime.
It was nasty. It was one of the nastiest injuries, if not the. You remember that scene out of the program where the big linebacker, I can't remember his name in the movie or whatever, but he's like laying on his back but his toe is in the ground. Yeah, man. It was like, yeah.
Mm-mm.
And of course, I found it on Twitter, and then I zoomed in on it, and I hit pause, and then I ran in there and showed Lacey. She used to be an AT. And she's like, yeah, that's pretty bad. I said, they can't just pop that back into place. He can't just run back out there.
No, dude. No, it said dislocated knee.
Yeah, he tore everything in there. The MCL, the ACL, all that stuff. He tore all that.
Somebody land on him or something?
It was kind of weird. It was kind of the way he landed, and he got sort of rolled up on it. It didn't look like – it was kind of like Dak's leg when it broke. It didn't really look like anything that, major until he popped up. And he's sitting there holding his thigh. And it looked like a chicken wing just hanging on like a rotisserie or something. It was nasty. And then
oh my gosh, I don't want to see that or hear that or nothing, bro. Ugh, you're making my stomach turn.
Let me tell you something. If he makes it back and he actually plays one down of football, I am going to be so impressed. So impressed.
That's horrible, dude. You made my stomach turn for real.
And there have been there's been some bad memes because apparently he has a few kids or something. I don't know.
He got like a bunch of kids. He had like a one kid every month there for a while or something crazy. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
There have been some pretty funny memes on Twitter. They're not exactly friendly, but they're funny.
Yeah, man. Okay, I have an injury. Okay, I can look at this. I think it shows me each team. So I can look at this before we pick, I guess.
What'd you think of the Dolphin blue last night? Or was that last night? Or no, that was like 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. It was all right. The black with the
that dark navy or
green.
whatever. Yeah, I thought that
black almost.
Yeah, it was navy. It was a blue. It was just a dark blue. I watched them. I actually watched a Twitter video of them painting it, and I was like, I don't know. I guess that was a big deal, unveiling that blue or whatever.
Okay, you say so.
I liked it. I thought it looked better than the baby blue stuff. I'm not a big baby blue guy, though. You know.
Well, that's not even baby blue. It's like aqua green.
Aqua, yeah. I like that darker blue better.
I don't know. Yeah.
Not that anybody cares. I didn't have anybody from the Dolphins call me afterwards and ask me what I thought about it.
Well, they're not switching it up permanently, are they? That was just like a one-time thing?
I don't know. I don't know if that was just like because Arizona had some special uniforms. There were a couple other teams that wore special uniforms. So it might have been something they were doing this week. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. It doesn't.
I don't either. But, yeah.
When you play college football, the old college football, I don't even know if you can do it on the new college football, but you pick your team and then you could alter your uniform. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you go in there and do all that, alter your uniform?
Sometimes I did. Depending on what I was doing. I haven't tried that on I don't have 26. I got 25 or whatever. But I haven't tried it on that one. But I've just done the dynasty thing on that so far. It's pretty intense as far as what to do. So much to do, and all these kids you got to try to recruit. And
see, I don't want to do that stuff. I just want to throw the football around. That's all I want.
And then you play the game. Well, you can still do that.
Does it have the road to glory on it?
With like an individual player.
Yeah, you pick an individual player and start them in high school and.
I want to say no.
Oh,
I'm not for sure about that.
That was an awesome feature.
There are a couple modes there, but I forget what they are.
Yeah, I got a new Tomb Raider game.
Tells you how much I've played it. You got a new Tomb Raider?
I got me a new Tomb Raider game, and dude, I'm telling you, come a long way since the days of Pitfall. Holy crap. This is an intense game. And it's so like Lacey walked through, she was doing laundry and she just like walked through while I'm playing and she goes, that looks like a real person. I said, I know.
I know, man. Sometimes you can't tell between AI and real anymore. What was I looking up? NCAA football. What was I looking up? We was just talking about.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
That's why I was asking you. Crap. Oh well. Oh, the game. The game. If you can do the road to glory. Game modes. That's what I was looking for. Here we go. All game modes explained. Let's see what this says. So here's the game modes. Oh, they do have a road to glory. They got Play Now, Road to Glory, Dynasty, Road to the College Football Playoff, and College Ultimate Team. And this is 25. They have 26 out now, and I think it's very similar, just updated rosters and stuff. Road to Glory is control single player. And you play high school football games to determine how good a recruit you are, and then you get recruit. Yeah, they have that mode. Then they got the Dynasty, which is that's where you're doing the recruiting and stuff, I think. And then
I did Yeah, Road to Glory. I always liked that one because you start in high school and you could you could pick Conway. It had a list of towns in states, and like Conway was one of the towns. Mountain Home, I think, might have been one of the towns. You could put your town in there and create your team, and then go in there and play for them and get recruited.
Yeah.
And then when you got recruited, you weren't the automatic starter. You had to like go in and complete stuff and build up to become the starter.
Practice and get your ratings up. And then when you got it in the game, you better make a good play too while you're in there too.
Yeah, man.
That
was awesome. That was really good, dude.
Yeah,
the good old days.
I'm gonna have to check that out one of these days.
I may have to check out the old one, the 25 one, because it should be cheaper than the 26 one.
It is. I mean, like I said, it's just the rosters are going to be not that big. That's like the only thing.
I got that Tomb Raider game for like $9. It was on sale for like $9. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
They got a lot of free ones, but
none of that stuff great. None of that stuff like really interests me. Like I did see Uncharted on there the other day, and I played Uncharted on the old PlayStation, and I was like, and it was pretty cheap. And I was like, dang, do I want to do that?
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm more into the adventure games and the first-person shooters, or the what do they call them, campaign games and stuff like that. Like I'd rather do Super Mario Brothers or something stupid like that, like Tie Bandicoot or something like that.
Yeah. I played pretty much first-person shooter, and I play football every now and then, but not very much. I really don't. So. Got too much going on, man. Get to play maybe a little bit each night, maybe. Most nights. Just depends. Depends on when the wife goes to bed. That's when the boys can play. She's like, "Are you trying to make me go to bed?" No. I just wondering if you's ready.
Yeah. You look tired. That's all I'm saying. You look tired.
Can I help you in there? Can I help you get in there? You need me to get you a drink? You need to get you in there. Yeah. Play that game every night. Let's see. Probably should have said that. Now she may be watching. Yeah. Should be on to me.
Busted.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So on the injury report, who we got?
Well, there's a bunch of them. Let's just go. I'll tell you the game, and before we make picks, I'll look up each team. See if there's any major dudes on there. The
Thursday night games, man. The Thursday night game this week is a tough one to pick.
Well, I saw San Fran's got a bunch of dudes out.
Didn't they get Purdy back?
No, he's out again, I think.
He's out again. He played one game, and now he's out.
No Ricky Pearsall.
Okay.
No Juwan Jennings, one of the receivers. No Brock Purdy.
What's wrong with Ricky Pearsall? He got shot, and that guy showed up to the game. What's wrong with him?
Something wrong with his knee.
Oh.
Doesn't say what.
Probably a knife wound or something like that.
Malik Mustafa is out. Nick Bosa is out.
That gum.
George Kittle is out. They got.
What about the Rams? They got anybody out?
I'm sure they do. Let me see here. We get back up to the Rams. If I could spell, that would help. Oh wow, they had hardly anybody. Offensive tackle is doubtful. Tyler Higbee, the tight end, he's doubtful. And that's it. Everybody, there's a couple guys on injury reserve, but they're not big time. So there you go. Rams first. So here you go. 49ers at the Rams. Who you taking? I'm taking the Rams.
I'm going to take the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams.
I had to put some money on that one. Jeez.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so that's tomorrow night. My bad. Yeah. Tomorrow night, not tonight. And Rams are a 6.5 point favorite, or they were yesterday. So Okay, then we got Minnesota at Cleveland. Minnesota has a bunch of people on. Let's see here. C.J. Ham, J.J. McCarthy is doubtful. Ty Chandler's out. There's quite a few guys that are out here, but those are the main ones. And then Cleveland. Let's see if Cleveland got out. Myles Garrett's questionable. Njoku is questionable. Grant Delpit is questionable. He's a safety. He's good. Let's see. Conklin, one of their offensive tackles, is questionable. Deshaun Watson's out. And by the way, I saw a while ago Gabriel's getting the start.
Oh, really?
Browns made Gabriel the starter. I did see that a while ago.
Wonder how Shadur Sanders feels about that.
I don't know. So Minnesota at Cleveland. I think I'm going to take the Vikings in that one. And I can tell you what their records are.
2-2, 2-2, and 1-2.
2-2 and 1-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know what, man? This is what I'm going to do. I didn't think I would do this all year long, but since the Browns have made the move to Dylan Gabriel, I'm going to roll with the kid on his first game. I say he gets a win in his first game. I'm going to take the Browns, man.
You've been talking to Matt too much. All right. You're falling into this, whatever it is he's trying to tell you about, some kind of theory he's got on making picks. I think you may be a little bit swayed.
Listen to me, okay? All right.
I guarantee he's picking the Browns. I bet you he is.
Listen, this is my theory on this, okay? So JJ doubtful to play, Gabriel's first start, and nobody has ever questioned the depth of talent on the Browns. It's just always been who's been leading the Browns and all that stuff. So I'm going to roll with him on his first game. If he comes out and he looks like trash and they lose, it might be the only time I pick him all year long. But I'm going to give him a chance in this first ball game.
Well, they play 8:30 a.m. They must be over in Dublin or somewhere.
Yeah, I wish they'd quit doing that. Like, if they want to take the NFL on the road, take it to some of these small towns that don't have an NFL team.
Yeah.
Come play an NFL game in War Memorial.
Oh my gosh. That's a dumpster. Not there. Play somewhere. I'd rather play UCA than that place. Oh my gosh, that place is bad. Okay, let's see. Who else we got here? So you're taking the Browns. Okay, whatever. Raiders at the Colts.
Man.
Let's see here. Colts got quite a few guys on questionable.
Yeah, but man, they look really good. Even in their loss, they look good.
Raiders don't have very many people hurt.
They got to go to Indianapolis.
Raiders at Colts.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Colts, man.
I think I am too. Even though, yeah, I'm taking the Colts. All right. Giants at the Saints. Oh, Jackson Dart got his got the first start. Got the win.
He's probably going to get his second win in a row playing the Saints.
Jeez, the Saints got a long list of people.
I hope Dale's watching. Let's just take the S off that. Okay. These are the ain'ts. They ain't the Saints. Okay.
I told you. did that backwards. I took the S off the end and was like, Saint? What's that? What's that? Why does that make them? Good one. Take this off the front. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Ding dong. New Orleans and New York. Let's see. Giants. They've got they got quite a few guys on the defensive side that are. So,
man,
Giants at the Saints. I'm rolling with Dart again. Give me the Giants. I like it.
I'm in. Give me the Giants.
Oh, he's picking the Giants. Oh my gosh. Probably hurt your feelings, didn't it?
No, not really. I can root for Scatterboo.
Okay.
As long as I don't have a problem with the Giants as long as they're not playing the Cowboys. I don't have a problem with any team as long as they're not playing the Cowboys. That's the only time I have a problem with them.
Well, this game here might hurt your feelings. Cowboys at the Jets.
I know it. One of my favorite teams has got to lose here.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is total homerism, but I got to go with the Cowboys, man. I'll take the NFC over the AFC any day of the week.
Wow. Really?
Well, as far as rooting, not like I won't take every NFC team over every. That would be ridiculous. I'm just saying, like, as far as it's kind of like NBA basketball. I root for the East. I don't root for the West a lot. Of course, a couple of years I've been rooting for the West because I've been rooting for the Mavs. But to me, they should be in the East because they're in Dallas. But that's just my opinion. Whatever.
Well, the Jets are 0-4.
Mm-hmm. Fields has looked good, though. I mean, he hadn't looked bad.
Yeah, I think
they're.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the Cowboys too. I don't know. I'm kind of think that might be I don't know. That might not go that way. Jets might
maybe we end up with a tie again. Would be like
the
first time in Cowboy history to tie 2 games in a row or something.
I hope not. That crap
sucks.
I mean,
sucks, man.
We just might as well hand everybody participation.
It's the most unsatisfying non-loss that I ever had in my life. Like I didn't lose the game,
we didn't lose.
Hey, we shouldn't have even played. You know how many people.
We suck just as bad as they do. That team sucks. Yeah, I know. They do. So do we.
Yeah. Defensively, that
was bad. Okay.
But I'll make this argument short because I think that a lot of people would say I'm crazy or whatever, but the Cowboys defense really is not that bad. They're just ignorant. They're stupid. Like they had so many chances. They'd be like 3rd and long, get them off the field, and they do some stupid penalty, hit somebody late or a hand to the face, something like that. And it just, oh man, it's like you worked your butt off to get them to a 3rd down, and then you just turn around and hand them the 1st down. It's so irritating. Like if they could cut that crap out, I'm not saying they would be top of the league defense, but they'd be somewhere in the middle if they could just cut out the stupid stuff.
Yep. I don't know.
I don't think Adam Silver had anything to do with shutting down the government. I forgot that it was shut down. Big, are you okay? I heard the government shut down at like midnight. I did.
I thought they did.
I didn't. Yeah. No, they did it. They did it. It's shut right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they've done this before, so I think we'll be okay.
I didn't even notice. So, and I actually work at a federal institution. So
that is wild.
I didn't notice.
That is very wild, actually.
But we, I work for the post office, so we're considered essential. So I don't think anything. You've heard the saying, nothing stops the mail. Nothing. Not even a government shutdown stops the mail. COVID couldn't stop the mail, buddy.
All right. Moving on here. We got the Broncos at the Eagles.
I'm tempted to take the Broncos in this, just because the Eagles have like been living on the edge, and I don't see them going undefeated. You know, somebody's going to get them eventually, right? So I'm tempted to take them, but they're playing at home, and Eagles play very well at home. And every time I don't take the Eagles, they end up winning. So I'm going to take the Eagles in this one.
Okay. Yeah, same reasoning. They're at home, and I'm not going to pick against them until they lose.
They have been living on the edge though. Like that last ball game, they scored like I can't remember. They scored like 3 points in the second half or something like that. Still ended up winning the ball game. They're just,
yeah. They beat the Cowboys, Chiefs, Rams, and Bucks.
4 really good teams.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be just like the effing Eagles to drop onto the Broncos when I don't pick the Broncos.
I know. I'm taking the Eagles as well.
But they played the Cowboys, and I think that one was within 3 points. The Bucks was they haven't really blown anybody out. They've been living on the edge. So I don't know.
Yeah. All 1-score games.
You put yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We got Dolphins at the Panthers. Ooh. Dolphins at the Panthers.
Well,
Panthers
I heard a guy call into the radio show today that's a Dolphins fan, and apparently we have righted the ship. The ship has been righted. Things are going to start going in the right direction now. Just so Dolphins are back on top. He couldn't really give a clear definition of why. They look better, I guess. They finally
won
one.
They finally won one.
Yeah.
So that's all fixed. Okay,
yeah.
Sure. Just lost your Hall of Fame receiver. No big deal.
Yeah. I want to know if Mike McDaniel has a weather app on his phone. Is what I want to know, because it was like 90 degrees during the game, and he's in a hoodie wearing capri pants. It's like, what? How? Looked like he'd been on a 2-week bender with some cocaine. That guy, man, I'm telling you, shady. That guy's shady, man.
Man, this is crazy, but I think I'm going to take Carolina.
Oh, I forgot we were picking Dolphins and Carolina at Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Carolina, even the favorite, -1.5.
Is that really a favorite? 1.5? Come on,
man. It's not 50-50. It's like 52-48. It's close.
Man,
it's close.
Give me the fish. I'm going to take the fish in that one.
Okay. Oops, lost my place here. All right, then we've got, let's see, Texans at the Ravens. Man, the Ravens.
Yeah, but the Texans, aren't both these teams 1-3?
Yeah, I think so. I think Houston's 1-3 as well. Yep. And Baltimore, they can't buy a break. They lost to some good teams though, but Houston, let's see. Who's Houston played? Let me see here. Okay, so Houston lost to the Rams, the Bucks, and the Jags and beat the Titans. That doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy. The Ravens lost to the Bills, beat the Browns, lost to the Lions and the Chiefs. So they've lost to the Bills, Lions, and the Chiefs. Give me the Ravens.
You're not digging the CJ Stroud?
No, they stink this year for some reason.
I don't really know why either, because it's almost the exact same team as last year. I don't understand why but Yeah, give me the Ravens. I'll take the Ravens.
Hang on a minute. I think Lamar might have got hurt.
Oh yeah, that's right. He didn't play in the second half. It was
He's doubtful.
Who's
Dang
their backup? Who's their backup?
Dang it. I'm gonna have to change my pick. Cooper Rush.
Yeah, give me the Ravens, baby. I'll take the Ravens. Lamar might not get his job back. Cooper gonna take him to Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking the Texans. I'm changing my pick.
You go ahead and change your pick. I love beating you in the picks every week.
You don't? I'm beating you right now.
I think we're tied right now.
No, that's college.
Oh, okay.
NFL, I'm beating you pretty good.
Not after this week.
Well, you never know. These teams are crazy.
This is like my 13-0 week or however many it is.
All right. Titans at the Cardinals.
I don't believe in either one of these teams. I guess give me the home team. I'll take the Cardinals, but I mean they look terrible until I think it was the fourth quarter. They finally mounted a comeback, but it was too little, too late. So
yeah, Tennessee's they're just bad right now.
Well, to quote their quarterback, they're ass is what they are. They are ass because that is what Cam Ward said. We are ass. That's what he said.
Well, when you're 0-4, I mean, there was a reason they got the number 1 pick. I'm just saying. I'll take the Cardinals on that one too. All right, then Bucks at the Seahawks. Ooh. Bucks are, let me see. Let me find them here.
They're 3-1, aren't they? Or are they
2-2? The Bucks are 3-1. They're leading the NFC South.
Yeah.
And then Seattle is in the up here. I think where they at? West. They're 3-1 as well. Interesting. Tampa Bay, huh? Tampa Bay at Seattle. Seattle's only losses to the 49ers. They beat the Steelers, Saints, Cardinals. Not impressive. Tampa Bay's beaten Falcons, Texans, Jets, and lost to the Eagles. Barely. At Seattle, though. Man, Seattle went into Pittsburgh and won. Week 2. Man, give me Seattle. I'm gonna take Seahawks. The Sea Chickens. It's funny because I work with everybody that lives out in Washington, Idaho, Oregon, out in the area of the Techs and stuff. They're all like Seahawk, fan, huge Seahawk fans.
Sure.
So we have some pretty cool conversations sometimes. They're kind of down on their team. They were down on their team before the season, but having a pretty good year so far.
I watched Major League last night, and it's got the 2 Chinese guys, and it does it with several of them, but they start out, man, who are these guys and all this, and the Chinese guys are like, these guys are shitty, and then like halfway through the season, they're starting to make a run, and everybody's kind of like in the city is changing their attitude. They go back to the 2 Chinese guys, and they're like, maybe not so shitty, and I love that movie. That is a great movie.
That was like the second one, wasn't it?
No, that's the first one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, when you go back and you watch old movies like that, you see people like extras in the crowd and stuff. You're like, oh, that guy's on that TV show, so-and-so, and that guy, It's like there were actually a lot of stars in that movie that weren't stars yet. You know what I mean?
So that's crazy.
I'm gonna take the Sea Chickens, man. It's hard. I want to pick Baker, but I think the 12th man comes in big here. I'm gonna take the Sea Chickens.
All right. Then we got Lions at the Bengals. I'll take the Lions. No Joe Burrow.
We don't even have to discuss this. We'll take the Lions. I'm pretty much, unless is Joe Burrow play. Here's a hot take. I'm gonna give you a hot take. Hot take right here. Hit the button. We got a button for hot take.
Oh, I don't, but hot take. Here we go.
Joe Burrow will not play another snap in the year 2025.
You don't think so?
No, by the time his toe recovers from surgery, they're going to be so far behind. Why would you risk it? Why would you send him out there?
That's kind of true. Let me see. Where's the Joe Burrow? Underwent surgery Friday. That was September 21st. So that's been a couple weeks now. Grade 3 turf toe injuries, facing a 3-month absence.
Yeah. He's not playing again this year, man.
No, that'd be like January. That's like playoffs already started.
Yeah.
Probably not, man. That's not a bad take. Yeah, I'm taking Lions too. Let's see. Commanders at the Chargers. Chargers kind of let me down last week.
Yeah, I got beat by somebody badly. No, it wasn't badly. It was only like 21-13 or something.
It was the Giants, I think, wasn't it? Yeah,
It was
the Giants.
Yeah, it was JJ's first win.
Come on, man. How do you lose to the Giants, bro?
Or not JJ. What's that guy's name? Jackson Dart. I'm getting JJ and Jackson Dart mixed up. JJ and JD.
Yeah. Let's see. Washington. Let's see. So Chargers.
What about Dan? Yeah. No, go to the injury report. Is Daniels playing or not?
Let's see. Washington. I don't see him on the. He's not on their injury report.
Sweet. Okay. Commanders.
Terry McLaurin is, though.
Scary Terry.
Questionable. Okay. Chargers. Let me see. I don't know what they're. Los Angeles. Chargers. They got quite a few on here. Anybody big though? Najee, of course, he's out. Khalil Mack's out. Elbow. Injured reserve.
I thought there was a chance he was coming back this week.
No, injured reserve. Yeah. I'm not sure. Chargers at home.
Well, according to ESPN's matchup prediction, Chargers have a 59.8% over Washington's 39.8%.
Well, the Commanders lost to the Falcons, so you can cancel out Falcons and Giants, right? Okay, give me the Chargers at home. The Commanders' other wins are over the Raiders and the Giants,
who just beat the Chargers.
And the Chargers beat the Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos. They were 3-0 in their division.
Man, I really want to take the Comrades in this one. I really do. But I think I'm going to go with the Chargers, man.
All right, Chargers. Okay, Sunday night game. Patriots at the Bills. Taking the Bills all day long.
Yeah. Bills. I'll take the Bills. They got to face somebody tougher than the Patriots for I'm going to pick against them. Drake May has been playing well, and they did get a win last week. So I mean, there's hope for the Patriots. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see.
Patriots lost to the Raiders, beat the Dolphins, lost to the Steelers, beat the Panthers. So they beat the Dolphins and the Panthers. Hey, meanwhile, Bills would be Ravens, Jets, Dolphins, Saints. It's not that much better, to be honest. But
that Ravens win was a big one, and it was only like a one-score win.
Yeah, 1 point. All right, I'm taking the Bills. You taking the Bills in that one, you said?
Yeah, I take the Bills, yeah.
All right, Monday night, we got Chiefs at the Jags. Chiefs at the Jags.
All right. See this?
Let me pull this up here. What? No, I don't see you. Hang on. On 8.
Yeah, it's 8 milligrams. So I was in the store the other day. I've been trying out these different ones, you know, the Rogue, the On, all these nicotine, you know, pouches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Rogue Wintergreen is my favorite, but so I tried this On Wintergreen. Dude, way too stout. Way too stout. Like the taste. It's like like they don't know what wintergreen's supposed to taste like. You know what I mean? Like you took one of those pine trees you hung on your rear view mirror to make your car smell good, and you chewed it up. That's what it tastes like. It's terrible. So I did these right here. Now, unless On wants to be a sponsor of Top of the Bleachers, and this is the best product ever. But if they're not going to sponsor us, then I wouldn't buy this. If I was you. It's terrible.
Public announcement. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Where was I? Oh, Chiefs at the Jags. Is that right? Yeah, Chiefs at the Jags. Chiefs they lost to the Chargers and the Eagles, and then they beat the Giants and the Ravens. Jaguars are 3-1. Only loss was to the Bengals, and that was week 2 with Burrow. So they haven't, but Panthers, Texans, Niners. That 49er win was actually pretty big because Purdy played in that one. Chiefs at the Jags. Wow, this is crazy, but
you want me to pick first? I can pick first if you want. Take the pressure off of you.
Sure, go for it.
Going with the Golden Boy. I'm going with the Jags in this one. I'm gonna take old Trevor Lawrence. I can't believe I'm saying it. But I'm gonna take
I wanted to take the Jags in this one. Dang it.
We'll take them.
I don't know. Chiefs may be hitting that stride. You know what I mean?
It's definitely possible. It is definitely possible. But it's also, you know, the Chiefs' demise, like them losing those first few games of it felt so wonderful. It just made me feel all warm and giddy all over, and I just want to experience that a few more times this year. I think the Jags can do it. I'm gonna put my faith in them.
All right, I'm taking the Jags as well. All right, that is all of our NFL picks for week 5. Right? Yep, week 5.
And now remember, do not take this to the casino and try to make any money with it. We are not professionals.
Don't do that. We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 games different. So, the last week I went 9-7. You went 8-8, and that was a pretty bad week for us.
Yeah, there were a lot of upsets last week. I couldn't believe Matt picked all those upsets.
I know, what a wiener.
And he tried to tell me his formula or whatever, and I was like, "Man, you're lying. It's Chat GBT. We all know it's Chat GBT.
He ain't got no formula. He just random. He probably closed his eyes and picked.
You want to hear his formula?
What's that?
Well, first thing he does is he's got some web page that he goes to and he looks at the line, right? And then if you're a home team, you automatically get -3. Okay. And then somehow he's got some sort of calculation or something, and that's how he made his picks. I don't know. It's as good a system as anybody's. I mean, mine's pretty random. So
yeah, mine is too. I don't even look at the line. I'm just like, I think that team's better than that team. That's how I look at it.
I usually judge stuff by the eye test. And that's why for me, I'll get better picking ball games as the year goes on. Because the more I get to see the teams, the more I actually know what they're made of. The first 2-3 weeks of the season are the hardest weeks to pick. Because don't nobody had the Chiefs coming out and dropping 2 in a row or whatever it was. It's like, so just hang in there, man. Hang in there. We'll get better. I know we will.
I hope so.
So, do you want to have the Bobby P conversation right now, or do you want to wait until our show on
what do you want to talk about it? I don't know.
What we were talking about before the show comes on, or show came on, about how Bobby P is going to save the University of Arkansas.
That's what some people feel. That's what they think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he wins,
do you see a scenario? Because, like I said, we got 7 games left, and Bobby gets to do something that no other person who's going to put in a resume gets to do. It's like he gets to put his product out there. Okay, so right now you're 2-2. No, you're 2-3, and you're going into the stretch of the season, right?
Is it? Yeah.
If he comes out and let's say he takes us to a bowl game, he wins 4 games out of this 7 stretch, which would be pretty freaking impressive. Pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah.
You want him as your head coach? Let's go totally idiotic with this. All right, let's go total homerism. Let's say he wins out.
I mean, he
ends up going 9-3 at the end of the year because he wins out. Is Bobby P the coach you want for the University of Arkansas?
I mean, it's not necessarily maybe the coach I'd want, but I think they would make him the coach. You know what I mean?
Oh, if he actually won out, heck yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, is it really a fair thing? Because, is he going to keep I don't know. His record, as a coach and stuff, is good. But over the last 10 years or so, I can't remember him being relevant in anything besides, just offensive coordinating and stuff like that. But
the last time he was really relevant, he had Lamar Jackson, and that's been a while back.
Yeah, and now he's got Talon, it's not Lamar.
Yeah, it's not Lamar, but I mean,
it's close, but not.
He has Lamar qualities, but he's definitely not Lamar Jackson, though.
Yeah, so I just don't know. And then, is it really fair to grade, even if he goes 0-7? Is it fair to grade him on that because he's playing? It's not his players. It's not guys maybe the offense, maybe. So you can maybe judge him on that, maybe, but the defense and stuff, he fired everybody and he's starting over from scratch. It sounds like we're going to figure out the base defense. What? I mean, we're not. This ain't spring football. We're on a bye week. It would be super impressive if he did win 1 game. To be honest with you, yeah, it'd be pretty impressive because. I think if the players stay focused and they don't give up on him and they actually go out there and play, which everything he said to the players was, correct as far as if you do want to transfer somewhere at the end of the year, this is your chance to put something on tape, Mm-hmm.
But if his players don't quit on him, I think you got a chance against Auburn Like I think you have a real chance against Auburn. But other than that, man, I mean, you're talking about Tennessee, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, LSU, Texas, and Missouri. Those are tough teams. Those are tough teams, man.
Yeah, I would have said Mississippi State, but not sure. Missouri, they haven't played anybody. They're not going to play anybody all year long, so I don't even know how to think about that game. Could we beat them? Sure. I mean, but I don't know if that's saying anything. You know what I mean? Because they don't like. Here, see, Missouri. Where the frick are you at? Let's see who they played so far. School of the Blind. Central Arkansas, Kansas, Louisiana, South Carolina, UMass. South Carolina,
what they got left though on their schedule?
Well, they got Alabama, so that's one of them. Well for them. Yeah. Auburn, Vanderbilt, which I was looking at Vanderbilt. They ain't played nobody yet either. They ain't played nobody yet. They're 5-0. Everybody riding high on Vanderbilt. Let's see after this week against Alabama. A&M, that's a pretty tough one. Mississippi State, man, I don't know. Oklahoma, by then, a tier may be back. I don't know, man. It's, I guess, hard as any other SEC one, I guess. Alabama, Vanderbilt, A&M, Oklahoma. Those are pretty tough games. But I don't know. If Oklahoma didn't have a tier, they could beat them. They could probably beat Mississippi State. They could probably beat Vanderbilt somehow. So, yeah. They're going to end up – they got 5 wins. They'll probably end up with 8, 9 wins again.
I don't know if Bobby P is not the coach I want. Okay, Bobby P is the one who and people forget about what was that guy's name? Now I can't even remember. John L. Smith, after that we had Chad Morris, and then we had Brett Bielema, and then we ended up with Sam Pittman.
Yeah, Bielema.
It's like Bobby started those dominoes. Like Chad, what Bobby did, he had us at the pinnacle where we went to a couple of BCS games, and then boom, we went on a downhill slide after his little incident, and now we're back to Bobby P being the head coach again. I mean, it just seems like, well, I know for a fact that there are people out there that are laughing at the University of Arkansas because I watched Scott Van Pelt and his buddy on their podcast laugh it up because Bobby P was the head coach again. It's ridiculous. It shows, and I'm all for second chances. Like, you want to bring him up there, you want him to be the OC, I get it. Okay. Now, Bobby turns around and gets us bowl eligible out of this schedule that I'm looking at, and with the team that I know that we have, or he wins out, and my attitude on Bobby Petrino is going to change a lot. But again, is Bobby, because the university is not going to pour a ton of money into the football team. They've already proven that, like some of these other schools do. So is Bobby the big enough name to bring in some of these guys that we can't bring in?
I don't know. He's got Fletcher, Mr. Fletcher.
Most of the things that I've seen are people that have common sense and a little bit of integrity. Brett Lashley seems to be at the top of everybody's list. And I don't know about that guy either. Like, I know he's got Arkansas ties, and I know that all this, but he's not a name that's going to, like, oh man, I'm going to go play for Brett Lashley.
Yeah. Well, it's never the first guy, right? I don't feel like it's ever. They always immediately pop up some name with any kind of coaching search, Be like, oh, Popovich is retiring. Well, they're going to get Phil Jackson. It's rumored that Phil Jackson's coming. You know what I mean? It's that kind of stuff, and it's never that guy. It's not going to be Phil Jackson. It's not that guy.
Yeah.
And Lashley, he already came out and said he's got a good deal going or whatever, whatever. That could be a total lie. But he does. Like, he's got money. He's got good recruits coming in. They've won. They're in the ACC where it's easier to get to the college football playoff. Why would he leave that? I mean, to me, I don't know. If you just want to do it in the SEC, that'd be one thing. But he's got an easier path of doing it where he's at. I just don't see how you lure him away unless you got a bunch of money. And we don't have a bunch of money, they say. So, yeah. And then the thing came out where I saw two different numbers. One said that we spent $16 million, and another one says we spent $6.5 million. And I'm like, well, which one is which? Like, what do we really pay? Because it was like we were probably I think 13th or 14th, at $6.5 million, and then it was like Mississippi State, Kentucky, Vanderbilt was actually the lowest. They were like $4 million. That's all they spent on their roster or whatever, and they're undefeated. So, but yeah, then it went all the way up to whoever, Ole Miss or somebody, 20-something million, or whatever. So I don't know if they say that they're going to get that kind of backing. It's hard to believe. Because if you could, you would have already done it. Like, why didn't you already do it?
We talked about this before the show. It's like they keep talking about this revenue sharing and revenue sharing and revenue sharing. Well, revenue sharing doesn't help you out because everybody gets it. So if you're spending $5 million and Alabama's spending 10, and then they give you 10 million, now you're spending 15. Well, Alabama's spending 20. So you're still $5 million behind. It's not, revenue sharing is not going to even things out. It's going to give you more money to pay players, but you're still going to be paying 3 stars instead of 4 and 5 stars because Alabama and them are going to have revenue sharing plus whatever they had before.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like Ole Miss, like they talk about Kiffin leaving Ole Miss for Florida if that guy gets fired. Napier gets fired. The number one name is Kiffin. Kiffin going, he'll go to Florida. But
well,
again, I know Florida's loaded.
This is one of the reasons that I think that they do not need the university. I mean, everybody can speculate and have fun with it or whatever, but the university itself should not make one decision until the college football playoff is over. And all these coaches either have a job, don't have a job, this position's open, that position's open. Because you got coaches out there that you might have a chance to get, but not if you go and put somebody in place before that and then they become available.
Well, here's the problem with that. There's only one portal now. And it's from January 2nd to January 15th or something like that. The playoffs are still going on. The teams that are in I think it was the 20th or later before.
Well, I guess you could actually name somebody before the college football playoffs, because if you've made the college football playoffs, your job's pretty much secure, So once you get to the bowl games and all that, I guess you could go ahead and make a decision. But
I think you need to before a good significant amount of time before the portal opens so that you can scout and get your guys that you want in order, get your money in order. How much money do I have? Okay, cool. Who can I get? Like, all that stuff needs to be decided before the portal opens, because it's like the grocery store or some store that opens. It's got the brand new game that everybody wants. There'll be a mad rush in there to get the new game. If you ain't in there, you're out. Yeah.
What if like all coaches that lose their job and like all ones that aren't happy with their job, what if we had a coaches portal? That's what we need. We need like a coaches portal.
Oh wow, that'd be crazy.
That'd be nuts, wouldn't it?
That would be nuts. I don't know what's going to happen. All these names that they're coming out with right now, I mean, it's hard to believe it'd be one of them. Like, and to me, I haven't heard one that I was like, wow, we definitely need that dude. Oh my gosh, if we could get that guy, we're golden. But even Gruden, I'm like, it seems so far-fetched that I can't even dream about it. You know what I mean? I can't even daydream about that one because it's just so far-fetched.
Well, you got
I would
you got a couple of prominent Arkansans that are really pushing it and happen to know him and be friends with him and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. I have no idea. I just can't see. I'm like you. That is so far-fetched. I would be stoked to the gills if it happened. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I don't see Chucky coming to the university. Like I could see Chucky getting back into football. But Florida's going to be open. Auburn's probably going to be open. Arkansas will be open. And that's just right now. By the end of the season, that one in South Carolina could be open. Yeah. There'll be a lot of choices for him. And for him to actually choose the University of Arkansas would be pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw John Daly was politicking.
Oh, John Daly's pimping him hard. He wants him back.
Okay, this is why I don't like drink, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what video Gruden put out today?
I don't know what.
He gets that stuff in the mail all the time, right?
Yeah.
He got his stuff from Drinkwitz sent me a box of stuff, Missouri Tigers, blah, 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 blah. And he did that on purpose. As soon as Sam got fired, and somebody said, they might get Gruden. Drink's like, send him some stuff. Send it right now. Send him some stuff. That's exactly the kind of thing he would do, man. Well,
his name has come up. His name
I
has
don't
come
want
up.
that guy. Heck with that guy.
Well, I have a friend who says that if the university gets a drink, then he's done. He's done with the university.
I can't root for that guy, dude. I don't think I could either. That guy's
he's a Razorback alumni, played for the team, and he's like, no, can't do that.
I don't know, man. That guy's he stole a bunch of coaches and stuff, and from out of Arkansas, not Arkansas, like the university, but he's a sneaky one, boy. He is a snake now. I'm telling you.
You know who else's name I've heard pop up? Gus Malzahn.
I've heard that too. That's what Red keeps saying. You need to get Gus. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah. Why don't we just go get Hugh Freeze? Let's go get Hugh Freeze.
I'm tired of recycling. That's my main problem with Bobby Petrino. Like, it's not that I don't, trust him to like have grown from his mistakes and give him a second chance and all that. That's fine, whatever, if he proves himself. But it just, I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. But
you want something new, is what you.
I don't. Yeah, like we've had like 20 years of crap, right? Well, except for like 4 or 5 years there. But it's like the same guys are, this guy coached for Belima, so let's bring him in. This guy over here coached, bring in that guy. And it's like, just recycling the same old losing coaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a name for you, and it's just a possibility. It's not like a possibility that he could be looking for a job. But what do you think about Dabo?
I don't know if that'd work either, because he's just in the boat he's in right now, because he won't the transfer portal and Neil and all that.
But isn't that mainly like the university you're at? I mean, that's not.
No,
that's his decision.
Yeah, he didn't. They had nobody enter. I think this is true. They had nobody enter the transfer portal, and they didn't get anybody out of the transfer portal.
Well, I mean, if you can retain your whole team, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He should have probably hit the portal and got some of them big dudes that can play. That's the problem with rebuilding now, is that you can't do it with freshmen anymore. You can't get a bunch of freshmen, develop them, and now we're a good team. It's not like that now, especially if you suck, because we got to hit the portal, and we got to get some dudes that can play and play right now. I don't need a guy that can play in 2 years. I need a guy that can play right now.
Yeah, but what it has done is a lot of these upperclassmen at some of these mid majors are getting offers now to go play at some of these bigger schools. And so it's really helped those guys out. But I see what you're saying. Like, you bring a freshman in, you got to play him right away, because if you set him on the bench, he's going to transfer on you and go somewhere else. So, I mean, It's tough, man. It's tough. It's kind of like didn't Patino in basketball? Didn't he say something about he's going and getting all his players from the transfer portal? Like he didn't recruit anybody.
They don't recruit high school guys. He got one actually the other day or whatever, but they don't go out and recruit, not like Cal does or some of these other, like some of them have completely quit. They're like, I'm not recruiting those dudes. I'll get the portal.
Well, in the portal, you get an upperclassman who's played a lot of minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what you're getting. You know
what you're getting. Yeah.
You for sure know. Yeah, I don't disagree with it, but if you could get some really good guys out, and then you have like 2 or 3 really good freshmen that can play right now. Yeah, that's a different story than when you're.
Well, it's kind of like the opposite of what Cal does. Like he brings in like a crap ton of freshmen, and then he has like just a few upperclassmen scattered in there to kind of like hold the team together. You know, like we got Billy and.
Well, he did it different this year because he kept. I don't know. He's ever kept 4. But I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't.
4 guys. He only got 2 out of the portal, and then. 3, 4 freshmen? Well, he got another guy too. He got a couple guys out of the portal, all big men though. And then, but this next, like right now, we've got 1 5-star coming in next year, and he's seen and visited. I don't know how many, 15, 20 at least. 5-stars and stuff from this class coming up and the next class. He just went out. There was the number 1 guy in the 27 class, reclassified to 2026. So he's in going to be in next year's class. So he's the number 1 player out of that year, but he's in the top 10 of next year. He's on that guy. He's on everybody. It's crazy.
And JJ Andrews is next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited about that one, dude.
That dude is a beast for sure. If we can get, dude, if he gets 3 or 4 other guys to go with that dude, are you kidding? That's, oh my gosh, they're gonna be really good, man. I think they're gonna be good this year, but
I think they are gonna be good this year.
Next year might be insane.
I think what I'm most excited about basketball this year is seeing how big of a jump Billy Richmond has made.
I've heard good things, man.
He was just so raw last year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I've heard good things. I heard some guy say if they were to give out an award for who spent the most time in the gym this summer, he'd win.
Wow.
So I did hear that, and I've heard he's jump shots looking better. He's shooting.
So we got
out a little bit.
We got Wagner, Richmond, Knox, and Brazil back.
Yeah. And Jaden Carlowetta, if you want to count him. Yeah, then we got Pringle, Nick Pringle. Mm-hmm. Dude's big dude. And then we got Malik Ewan, who's he averages like 18 or something like that, I think, for Florida State last year. So he's pretty good. And then you got the 3 freshmen. Is it 3? Yeah, 3. There's 4.
Well, it can't get here quick enough. All right.
Well, Friday, man. Friday night is the thing at the Palace. Free tickets if you want to go.
You had free tickets?
They're all free.
Oh, well, yeah, for the first whoever show up. Yeah.
No, you claim your ticket, and then it's not seating like assigned seats. It's just you get in there first. You get to sit wherever.
I'm gonna go sit at half court.
That's what I heard anyway. I don't know if all that's true. The tickets are.
They used to do when back in the 90s and the 80s. You could start your season and everybody had a midnight madness. So everybody started at midnight, the first day they were allowed to practice or whatever. And you used to be able to get in by showing up with a canned good. If you showed up with a canned good, you could get in. And they would raise buku food for the food banks and stuff through that. But then they stopped doing it for a while.
So here's the stuff going on, bro. Okay, so their men's and women's teams are gonna do like a little fight, like scrimmage, or whatever, 5-on-5. But also, the first 5,000 fans get a prime time at the Palace T-shirt. 2 lucky students will receive free tuition for a semester.
Wow.
I was like, what? That's crazy. 3 lucky students will get an opportunity for a half-court shot for $20,000.
Sweet.
3 of them. I was like, dang, that's supposed to be an arena laser show of some kind. There's going to be a dunk contest with the guys.
If you hit the shot at halftime, right? If you hit the shot and they hand you your $20,000 check, they'll probably give you one of them big checks or whatever.
Yeah.
Stand there with your $20,000 check. You got to walk over to Hunter Yurchek and hand it to him. Go, give this to the football team. I want to win.
Go give it to him and say, here's I'm trying to bribe you to quit. Okay.
That would be so. Quit. I don't want him to quit.
Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on Friday night. That is all starting at like 7 p.m. or something. I don't think anything on TV. I don't think, but possibly. No, claim your free ticket. They got a link to claim your ticket. So all that's going, man. So it starts then, and then it won't be long till we'll be scrimmage in Cincinnati, and then we scrimmage somebody else. I forget who it is, and then we're off and going.
I'm ready, man.
Me too. Dwight Stewart got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Or Hall of Honor, I mean.
Yeah, he had him come by and talk to him. You and I watched the video of that.
Looks like they put out a clip. There's some new clips out that they.
The first thing you and I said is those kids don't know anything about it.
All right, man. Let's get out of here. I gotta let the dog out here.
Who let the dog out?
I will catch you later. Enjoy your Wednesday evening, and catch you on the other side, man.
All right, dude. Peace and love, brother.
Peace and love.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button. Share